Greetings, fellow armchair Imagineers. PerGron, your guest host and the people's champ here tonight, leading us into the first ever Disney Debates Live Chaos Edition. Tonight we have a great game for you. We're going to be watching as two of our all-star competitors face off in some of the most unhinged and esoteric questions I could come up with. Now tonight we are going to be meeting two of the best contestants, two of my ultimate enemies in the ring. But before we meet them, first we must enter into the arena! In this corner, we have a legend in his own right, the only person who has beaten me consistently. The one, the only, the original Tiki!
That's chaos. That's chaos debates.
The best ever Jeff Goldblum impression. Very good.
Of all time, out of any
all
time anyone's ever done it.
Didn't realize we got him here. And facing off against Tiki in the other corner, it's been a while since we've had them on here, but we have another big heavy hitter in the Disney Debates canon. We have Jokers Wild.
It's me, hello.
We have assembled two of the most chaotic and unhinged people we possibly can to enter my world of madness. Are you two prepared to see what is the inner machinations of my mind?
I mean, by all accounts, that both of us should just be locked up. But yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, but before we do it, I do have to introduce those who I have subjected to be my assistants for the evening. Joining me on the judging panel against their will, we have, of course, Blue Dragon 5 and Jacob Weil.
Hello. Help.
How's everybody doing tonight?
Good.
Doing all right. I'm interested to see how this goes.
All right, that'll all change.
Could be better.
Tonight we got a great game for you. We are going to be facing off with three very interesting questions, including what historical good guy lays the best claim to the Minions. We will be facing off on which DCOM Disney Channel original movie should be adapted into a gritty R-rated adaptation. And, of course, timeliness. We are going to be talking about which Disney prince or hero would best survive the long walk. Now, you two have never been in this game before, so I am going to go over the rules. We are going to be having a very fair fight. Please no hits above the face or below the belt. Body shots only for the evening tonight. Is that understood?
So you're going to say no hits above the belt.
No, you guys will have the ability to debate. We will have... Starting off with introducing your topic, you will have a couple opening statements, and then you will have the ability to fight it off. Now, at the end, you will hear, of course, another guest judge who is always omnipresent. We have R2. And when R2 goes off, you guys will shut up. You will have no more ability to speak, and if you do speak, I will be initiating the Wheel of Punishment. I didn't talk to the other judges about this, but if you don't stop talking, I will punish you.
Can we basically frame it as getting our ticket on the long walk?
Oh, it'll be worse because Mark Hamill's not here tonight, Tiki.
But he could be. Who knows?
He could be. He could be watching. Now, after the 3 rounds, we will enter an even more chaotic and disturbing speed round. The best of 5 will take home the prize tonight. Now, gentlemen, do we have any questions going forward?
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Hidden throughout the round, there is also, of course, the Chaos Coin. Now, the Chaos Coin will be provided to you. Should you choose to flip it, something will happen, but I will save that for when it comes up.
Wow.
Yeah.
And also, Dragon and I will keep an ear out first for the hidden word.
What is it this time?
Oh, I'm so glad you asked. We're not telling you.
I'll get him one day.
But basically, from this point onward, you are not safe from the hidden word.
Doomed.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to play with fire here really quick just to see what happens, all right?
Okay.
Link Hogthrob.
That would have been a good one, but no, he is.
Ah,
you are
okay,
free.
Because Tiki brought it up, I wanted to mention something that PerGron made me think of. With all this long walk, Mark Hamill talk. Mark Hamill's not here. Instead, Link Hogthrob is in the role.
Oh my
Mark
god!
Hamill character from that.
Oh no,
he is playing Mark Hamill, playing the Colonel.
You know, I think if this were truly chaotic,
boys.
If this were truly chaotic, I think we would do a reverse secret word, where it's a difficult word that we get a prize if we say.
Well, that would have been fun. Tonight's about being a little shit, not about rewarding.
Bring a magazine.
All
That's
right.
a secret word for 8 magazine. Sorry.
Are you two ready for the first question?
Always.
Let's do it.
But first, we need to figure out who goes first.
Oh, you're right. We do. No, we don't. I'll pick.
All right, who you want? Who you want to go first?
I'm going to pick. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Jokers is going to go first.
Hey.
All right, I had the randomizer set up and everything, but
Chaos.
Very,
Keeping you on
very
your toes.
Chaos, yeah. We're going to change all the topics, too.
Yeah, every
Oh no. You know what? At this point, with how unprepared I am, I might welcome that.
It's all speed rounds, baby.
That's actually what we were going to do if this didn't go through.
All right, so Jokers is gonna go first.
Yeah.
Oh god.
All right, so the first question is, which historical good guy would make the best claim to the minions? Of course, you should know that the minions will serve the most evil person alive. And so, which historical good guy would make the best claim? Jokers, you can begin.
I just want to say first, this is a great image on the screen right now. Two titans of culture together at last. I chose Thomas Edison.
All right, and Tiki?
I chose John Lennon.
All right, Jokers, you may begin your opening statements.
Yeah. When you think of Thomas Edison, you may think of the light bulb, or perhaps the film camera. But me, and I assume the minions, think of how evil this man truly was. This was a man who built factories across the world. And why should he have to pay for poor people to work at their factories when he could just have the minions do it? This is a man that has killed elephants. This is a man that has fucked over other industrialists. So who else should have the minions but this gross, gross fake inventor man? Thank you.
All right, Tiki?
Well, PerGron, since this is a chaos debate, I think I'm going to just argue for myself. So, my motto was give peace a chance and everything, but I gotta tell ya, that was just a smokescreen. Because you see, my whole goal in life was to be a cult of personality, and I think I succeeded. And if Mark Chapman hadn't shot me dead, who knows how far my... I'm gonna give up. I'm giving up on this. I'm sorry. I tried. I made a noble attempt. Okay, so Lenin, I really think the argument with Lenin is that cult of personality thing, right? Like, I mean, when he claimed that he was bigger than Jesus, like, he meant it, and he meant it in a way of like, I have all these people who will do whatever the fuck I want. He did vouch for peace, but a lot of the most evil people in the world do start from those humble beginnings where they are wanting to fix things, and then I could totally see Lenin historically being a live long enough to see yourself become the villain type of character if he had lived past the 70s, because who knows how far his reach would have gone, who knows how corrupted he could have gotten, and not to mention the dude is a fucking straight up wife beater. That's it.
All right, now it's time to fight it out.
I just want to make a comment first off that I am upset and bemused that I was correct that the sole reason that Tiki chose John Lennon was so he could do a John Lennon impression.
Honestly, it just came to me in the moment. It was mostly just the wife beater.
The second I saw you say John Lennon, I was like, okay, I know where this is going. This is a vehicle for Tiki to do impressions.
I'm a bad voice actor, just like D on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh my god. So I don't think that John Lennon is really the type of person who would want minions. Of course, there's the thing with the cult of personality, and I get that. I don't quite agree with it, but I get where you're coming from. But wouldn't you want?
He literally had minions.
No, he had Mal Evans. That's a man. Thomas Edison had factories of people, and wouldn't the minions want a doer rather than a dreamer? Like, I don't know. I think the minions would be looking for someone who's truly evil, someone that could use all of them. John Lennon is just a guy who wanted to say things.
John Lennon, his whole deal, his whole thing was amassing that following, amassing that.
No, it wasn't.
Slavishly devoted, like, I would call it a cult-like fandom to him. He wasn't shy about the fact that that's what he was doing.
That's not what he wanted. John Lennon. So the way I love John Lennon. He's one of my, despite his problematic elements, he's like one of my biggest inspirations. He's a great person, a great artist.
He's a great artist. He's a shit person. A lot
wait. But he is not the type of person who wanted to take over the world. Where Thomas Edison is feasibly, very more than feasibly, the type of person who did want to take over the world, and to some degree did do that. So if any historical good guy in heavy quotes, because neither of these people were good, were going to attract the minions, it would be Thomas Edison.
I would also wager to say that Thomas Edison, I would say historically speaking, is like neutral at best.
Yeah,
like,
So wait. But like, when you said good guy, it was in quotes. So I took it as a person who is commonly seen as a good person, someone who helped the world, someone who did big things.
But that's the thing, is I don't necessarily think that Thomas Edison is viewed as like some altruistic figure.
Yes, he is.
There are definitely people who do Lennon in that right.
So hey, we don't need to debate the semantics of We don't need to debate the semantics of what a good guy is. But if you talk to any person who doesn't really know anything about Thomas Edison, they're going to tell you that he created the light bulb. They're going to tell you that he did a lot of stuff for technology in the late 19th century, early 20th century. He did a lot to modernize America.
And those are all innovations. I'm saying Lennon's whole cult of personality was the whole give peace a chance thing. Like,
no, of course, but that's not something.
About, like,
that's
just
not. What are the minions gonna? What are the minions gonna do with that? Feasibly. I don't know if I can say that.
The minions are going to use John Lennon's wealth of slavish fans to collect all the bananas. They're going to get all of Donkey Kong's bananas.
No, the only thing John Lennon's going to feasibly do with the minions is use them to beat his wife.
Which again makes him a piece of shit and viable.
No, but if we're comparing historical figures to people that the minions would feasibly be attracted to, the people in the movies that the minions are attracted to, Thomas Edison fits that bill like a glove. He's someone who is building things constantly. He's someone with plans. He's someone who's trying to do something with the world, whether that be good or evil. He is viewed from the outside to the layperson, the people who don't know anything about him, as an inventor, as someone who helped modernize the world. Just as people who don't really know anything about John Lennon think of him as a Beatle. They think of him as a musician. But if you talk to anyone that knows anything about John Lennon, the first thing they're going to say is that he was actually a terrible person. So I don't think your argument against Thomas Edison not being a good person really holds water, because people are doing the same thing with Lennon.
I just think with the minions, I don't think they can resist having that entire slavish cult of personality. I think that in itself would just give them so much leverage. I mean, John Lennon in the 70s, he basically had the world at his fingertips. He could do whatever the fuck he wanted.
So,
I don't think power is exactly what would attract the minions to him.
So, I don't think that's how the minions work. They're usually attracted to powerful people. B.
And Lennon wasn't a powerful person?
If you were a minion, Bido, and you're just a little guy looking for a guy to help, who would you be more attracted to? The musician who talks about peace and like tries and sort of fails to rally people behind like bullshit hippie causes, or the man with factories around the world who's building like things everywhere and thinks that he's gonna be the sole person that forces the world into the modern age?
Look, I'm just saying that with Lennon, they could take a unique approach. Like I said, it's just...
They're minions. There's nothing unique approach about them. They've been doing the same thing for 3,000 years.
Yeah, and don't you think that would get boring? Don't you think they might want to try a change up?
I don't think they give a shit. I think they're just little guys. I don't think they think. I think they just look for power, and that's about it.
I think we've been looking more at the actual like character motivation for the minions.
Well, you are. Who do you think the minions are going to have more fun with? One guy with a guitar or one guy with dangerous factories?
I think John Lennon, and I'm not saying this as far as like I don't actually like the government certainly thought that John Lennon had dangerous ideas. I mean, that's a fact. That's like pretty much.
Yeah, but those dangerous ideas were don't go to Vietnam. I wouldn't call that a dangerous idea. If an idea is dangerous to Nixon, it's probably a good idea.
I don't know. This is so fucking stupid. Stupid to Jokers.
All right, good round, gentlemen.
At least I had fun.
This was a well-fought debate between two juggernauts of goodness. Dragon, what do you think? Who would you give this to?
And I'll tell you, Tiki sucks.
Yeah, I know I did.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It was...
No, but I did have one point where I just kept repeating the whole like cult of personality.
Yeah, you said cult of personality a lot, Tiki.
I know. I didn't.
I mean, I'll admit I learned a lot about John Lennon. I didn't really expect to today, but aside from that, I gotta be honest. I don't know. I think Jokers had some really good points. Honestly, I mean, really, Tiki. I think what it was is that I think there were a lot of other opportunities you could have really made. Like the Minions loved the '60s. I mean, that really would have, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, there's a lot of other reasons, more comical reasons. I think we got a little off base of the Minions thing, but I think Jokers maintained that, and I think that helped Joker's argument. Also, the Vietnam point was hilarious. So
I couldn't say anything to that.
So
I mean, my vote goes to the Jokers. At least that's my vote.
All right, Jacob, how say you?
My vote will also go to Jokers.
All right, and not that it matters, but Jokers does sweep that round.
Wow.
Yeah, I think the Vietnam point is really what sold me. That was a very good one.
If you learned anything, Vietnam's comedy gold.
Always, yeah.
But yeah, Tiki, I think you just repeated cult of personality a little too much.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that the points about the factories make a lot of sense. But I do think well fought. You picked two real shitheads, and that's pretty cool. Now, Jacob and Dragon, you guys were tasked with a challenge of listening for a word. Were any words heard throughout that round?
Jacob?
Actually, yes.
Yes.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
So
It's not
PerGron.
banana, was it?
It was banana.
Are you serious? Oh my God.
I want to be clear. I did not pick the word. Okay.
And technically, it was Technically, it was bananas, which you did say.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I would have let you slide if you said banana, but you did say banana.
Yep, so that means
Wheel Fox.
it's time for the Wheel of Punishment.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun.
this is just a great start.
Now, before we spin this, Jacob, since it's the chaos round, do you care to make the dragon's choice slightly bigger?
How much bigger do
Two
you
dragons.
how much bigger do you want it?
Make it 2 more bigs.
Two more
that?
things.
Yes.
There I am bigging it a little.
There. If you, yes, biggened it. Shrink
am I,
no
Miss
Marvel?
points next win. Actually, take no points next win and change it to opponent gets double points next win.
Ooh.
Okay.
Gets double points. Next win.
And finally, just because I feel chaotic tonight, take respin and make it a second dragon's choice.
Wait, did it actually? Wait, is it just? Did it just make it bigger?
Oh, I think it did just make it bigger.
That's
Oh,
okay.
man. Look. I know it's the same difference. I was kind of looking for the little line. It was just the
Oh, wait,
false.
no,
I was looking
yeah.
for the false tension. Oh wait, no.
We have separate dragon's choice.
Oh,
There
cool.
it
So,
is.
see, there's all these boxes on screen, folks. I'm sorry, I can't.
I'm trying not to lose my original setup.
Okay.
All right, I think that looks good to me.
Do you want me to make dragon? Do you want me to make double points bigger too, like that?
Yeah, that works. And shrink reversal a little bit.
Shrink
Oh my
reversal.
Yeah.
I can
I love how arbitrarily PerGron's delighting in this, by the way.
Oh, I'm loving it.
Yeah,
That's everything I
just
wanted.
shrink the hope. Just shrink it a
Use
little.
all the power.
All right, I think this looks good to me.
All right. Should I just leave it like this?
Yeah, Tiki, are you prepared for your punishment? You were a bad
Yes,
boy,
sir.
Tiki.
Should I make the other dragon's choice 7 as well?
Yes, make them both 7.
All right, there we go.
There we go.
Oh gee, I wonder what it's gonna land on.
Should I make all the others? Should I make all the others 7 or keep the others at 5?
Keep the others at 5.
All right.
It's like the
All right.
stock market, folks. Just like throwing numbers out in the market.
All right, Tiki's punishment in 3, 2, 1. Gee, imagine that.
Wow, what a surprise!
Wow.
Whoever
unlucky.
could have seen this one coming? My
What a shock.
goodness.
I think I'm gonna have a heart attack and die of not surprised.
All right,
Okay.
Dragon, so you have a choice. Anything your little heart desires.
All right, give me a second. Let me think of like the really bad one.
Be as chaotic as possible.
All right. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay. When we get to the speed round, the first 2 speed rounds that we get.
Oh, God.
Jokers gets the sub out Tiki's answer to whatever they want.
The first 2?
First 2, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh boy.
Okay.
All right, so that means Tiki is going to make his pick, and then Jokers will substitute for him.
Okay.
Fair enough, I guess.
All right.
All right then.
Now, there are still between 0 and 47 more words that are hidden throughout.
That's true. You know, you think he's joking. He's not joking.
Oh, I know he's not joking.
There's actually approximately 46 more.
This is great. I love it.
I just sent Jacob a
Approximately.
list.
And majority of them are variations of different languages of banana.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say banana in any language, folks.
Cavendish.
Oh, there he goes. Spin-
Okay, spin it again.
All right.
All right, should I keep this one up or should I hide it?
You can hide it.
All right, so what? So Dragon's Choice only appear twice. All right.
Yep.
There we go.
There we go. All
So,
right.
on to round numero dos.
Numero dos. Folks, which DCOM should be adapted into a gritty rated R reboot? Jokers, since you went first last time, Tiki's going to go first this time.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Chaos.
okay. Yeah, I went with the classic Smart House.
All right. And Jokers?
I went with the classic, The 13th Year.
All right. Tikus, you may engrace us with your...
Did you just call me Tikus?
Yeah.
Tiki, we've been doing that for years. I can't
Years.
believe
That's what everyone says behind your back. You never knew about this?
Okay, so I'm just being dead serious here when it comes to Smart House. I honestly think that with today's technology, with the rise of AI, with ChatGPT, like becoming basically cognitive at this point, I think the timing is like more relevant than ever to have a horror movie about all that stuff, to have a horror movie that's not just a repeat of the Terminator. It's not just like, oh, machines are going to uproot humanity. No, but machines can uproot the lives of a singular suburban family in terrifying ways. And that's what my Smart House remake hopes to capture. That's it. I'll leave the details for later.
All right.
Kristen Shaw plays the Smart House lady.
Tiki, you told us you'd wait. You promised you'd wait.
I know, but I was like trying to think of someone, and I thought of it. So
Yeah, this is chaos debates, not rude debates.
All
right, Jokers. You may now make your opening statements.
I chose The 13th Year not because it's the only other DCOM I could remember, but also because I think it's a pretty cool movie, and I think it's an interesting idea to see a gritty reboot about a guy that turns into a horrifying fish thing. So yeah, I think it would be like a fun gritty reboot, and it's also a pretty relatively unknown DCOM. So I think if we're talking about it from that perspective, this seems a little bit more realistic as something to feasibly reboot in a different way. Thank you. I'm Joker's Wild.
All right. Well, now you may fight it out.
Smart House has been done before. Any movie that has a Simpsons parody is moot.
What?
Yeah. You
okay.
heard me. You heard me.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, just as far as like with the way that modern technology has gone, we have never really, like, we've had stuff like the Megan movies. That's about the closest we've had. But
Well, we also have the Child's Play remake, which is kind of similar.
No. But I am not talking about a sentient doll. I am talking about
No. I know,
house.
but didn't the Child's Play reboot? Wasn't Chucky in the Child's Play reboot also like connected to the house and worked kind of like an Alexa?
Do you really expect me to remember shit about that movie?
Yeah, I do, because I certainly haven't seen it.
I genuinely
but I do know that Mark Hamill has a voice in it. He's Chucky.
And that's the one thing I actually remember about that movie.
He plays the titular, and the mother was Aubrey Plaza, which is really weird. I don't know why I remember all this stuff about this movie I've never seen. But I think that this is a concept, while interesting and while timely, I guess, I feel like it's been done a lot. Or I feel like something like The 13th Year, if you want to do like a mermaid horror movie, isn't really something I've ever seen before. So I think from that perspective, it's more unique.
If you wanted to do a body horror movie based on a puberty allegory, you had The Luck of the Irish right there.
What? Wait. So you're telling me that the gritty R-rated reboot you want is a man getting shorter instead of a man becoming a fish? Which is more horrifying? Oh no, I woke up at 4 foot. Or oh no, I woke up and the bottom half of me is different.
I mean, Luck of the Irish is certainly more iconic, at least.
Yeah, but I don't really want gritty Darby O'Gill. You know?
Who doesn't want gritty Darby O'Gill? I think you should be disqualified for that take right there. That's
As much as I love the Luck of the Irish, I don't really think it serves itself as an R-rated, gritty R-rated reboot.
So my pitch would essentially be like, basically, like, what if Megan was actually taken seriously, but also what if Megan was Panic Room? Like, what if it was like a self-controlled, like, it'd be just a total bottle movie of a thriller.
I mean,
set in this one house, and everything would be going wrong. Every single element of the house. Like, you could be making phone calls to like very unsavory people to come to the house. I don't. That's
so like the Treehouse of Horror segment.
I genuinely, is there really a Treehouse of Horror segment that's
Yeah, there is.
that's based directly on this?
It's not directly based on Smart House, but it's basically the same thing. Pierce Brosnan played.
Oh, it's the one with Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah. And the house falls in love with Marge. I forget what it's called. But that's kind of what I'm saying. Like, it's a cool concept. It's definitely timely, but it's something I've seen before. Where like doing a gritty,
but you haven't seen it in a gritty way, and you haven't seen it in a way with
I don't
where
quite
technology
say I haven't
is
seen it in
now.
a gritty way. But you know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen a mermaid body horror movie. And I think that's an interesting, fun concept.
There's no way a mermaid body horror movie doesn't exist.
Oh, I'm sure it exists somewhere, but I've certainly never heard of it.
I am not convinced that doesn't exist. Come on.
But do you know who hasn't done that? The Simpsons.
All right, I am not going to concede to the whole Simpsons fallacy. All right.
I don't know. I think it's interesting because the 13th year isn't the most well-known DCOM. I think it really lends itself to something different to be done.
I think Smart House is like probably like a little more well-known than 13th.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying.
That's Smart House. It's not like a Halloween Town or a High School Musical or even a Xenon Girl of the 21st Century.
Oh my god, I used to fucking love Xenon. So I am definitely coming at it from a different perspective because I was at a good age when Smart House came out. So to me, Smart House is like the quintessential DCOM. So maybe I'm coming at it from a little bit of a different perspective and thinking that it's like the one that everyone knows.
It was one of the first, so it's got some memorability in that
regard.
Well,
that's what I'm saying. Like, I think I'm coming at it from the perspective where I'm like, oh, it's the one that everyone knows. Where the 13th year isn't really one that a lot of people know. It's one that I really know, and it's one that I really enjoyed when I was a kid. So I think it would be interesting to see them tackle a lesser-known DCOM, especially one that's so
I do have one solid argument against your pick.
Yeah.
I genuinely think, and this might sound counterproductive, what I'm about to say, but I do think it's a sound argument for why it would be pointless to do.
Yeah.
I think the 13th year already kind of scares the shit out of me.
Oh, I used to love it. I don't remember it being scary at all.
Well, I'm just saying, as far as like the practical effects and everything, it's a little it's a little uncanny.
Well, why not remake it and lean into it and make it scarier? Make it scary for modern audiences.
Because you're just basically doing the same thing again, but a little bit more disturbing.
No, well,
whereas with Smart House,
what are you talking about?
With Smart House, there's a lot more. Really?
Thank you.
All right. Well thought once again. Yeah. But I think that you guys had both the wrong pick.
What was the right pick?
It was clearly High School Musical 2.
Yeah, see, during that baseball scene, he actually hits the other kids. That's
right.
Yeah, Jason Goes Camp Rock.
No, well fought on both sides. I'm gonna take the deliberation to start. I think I'm gonna go with Tiki. I think Tiki's arguments for why it would be a great movie or why it would be a great rated R adaptation were a little bit stronger than Joker's. Joker's had some good knocks against Smart House. But at the same time, I don't think Joker's was strong enough in why the 13th year was better. And I actually think that Tiki's 13th year was already pretty scary argument kind of cinched that victory for me. So I'm going to go with Tiki. Jacob.
I'm also actually gonna go with Tiki's argument.
Right.
I think Jokers did bring up Simpsons a few too many times.
Yeah, there was a bit too much South Park humor there.
It's because I had to convince Tiki of it because he didn't know what I was talking about.
No, all you had to do was say Pierce Brosnan, and I would have gotten it.
Well, no, I was surprised that you didn't know in the first place. That's why I was saying Pierce Brosnan until I had to.
All right, so Dragon, who are you voting for?
No, not that it matters, but clean sweep, Tiki.
All right.
All right,
That was a Tiki victory.
Tiki
Wow.
1 to Jokers 1.
Wow.
All right. Now, gentlemen, did we hear any sort of hidden words that weren't supposed to be said?
Jacob, I'm not entirely sure. Did you hear anything?
Let's rewind the tape, shall we?
Mm.
And there it is.
Uh-oh. Dun, dun, dun.
Now, who said it?
Tiki said it again.
Really? Get out of town. Tiki said it?
It was
banana again.
It was AI.
It was AI.
Oh, come on. No, I call shenanigans.
Hey, boy, take it to
I
PerGron.
call shenanigans on this. You all know that I had Smart House. How the fuck am I not supposed to bring out AI when it's part of the main round question? Come on.
No, trust me, the words are shenanigans. Jokers has gotten very lucky to not have stumbled into any.
But how about
This is fucking look, I'm totally willing to accept the first one. This is fucking ridiculous.
It's okay because
PerGron, can I ask one of the words because I'm really curious now?
okay, go ahead.
Now Jokers is gonna get it.
Can I have 2-second immunity?
No.
Yeah,
Was it mermaid?
that was not one of the words.
Oh, really? Because I kept saying fish guy, not purposely, but like thinking about it, I was like, oh.
You said mermaid at least once.
Yeah,
did
there
I?
was
Okay.
there was at least one mermaid, so you got lucky. Now Jacob,
I'm a merman pop.
Jacob, do you mind going to that wheel for me?
Merman.
What was that, PerGron?
Let's go to that wheel of punishment, please.
All right.
Now we're gonna make a couple addendums to this wheel of punishments. Can you change all of them to respin real quick?
All of
All of them to respin.
All of them to respin.
All of them to
Jacob, this isn't gonna cause you like trouble with the wheel, is it?
I'll just check the feedback later.
I'm just ruining every subsequent debate.
I have it saved somewhere.
This is the end of the podcast because it's just going to keep respinning over and over and over again.
Oh no, this is not the end.
He does kind of have a point with it, though.
My dear friend, not the end.
It's all respin except for one. This is lose
To
1
quote
point.
Chucky, this is the end, friend.
Now, Jacob, can you add two pieces? One that says respin.
Oh, God. PerGron, you do realize that we have to be out of here by 11, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm just saying.
There we go, a little consideration to the man making the wheel here. I mean, come on.
And then just one more that says, thank you. All right.
God.
Apologies in advance,
Make that
folks.
thank you a 1, please.
It already is a 1.
Can you change
Okay.
one of the slivers to Tiki has to talk like thrills? Those chills.
Tiki, tell us when to spin.
I think you should spin right now. Burger King foot lettuce.
All right. Well,
All right, go ahead and remove that respin.
Number 5, The Beast Below Cinderella Castle.
Go ahead and remove that respin.
You guys do know I'm not joking about this. Jokers did specifically say he
No, I don't. fuck it. This is great.
Okay,
fine.
thank you, Tiki. We can move on.
did you realize if you want any more punishments, you're gonna have to tell me what they are, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. Yep. No, we're good. Thank you. All right, let's go to
I
the
mean,
next one.
PerGron, you really are living up to the speed of chaos debate.
Yeah, I don't want to hear anyone belly aching about when I try and pull like unexpected stuff. All right, this is how bad it could get. I want you to know this is how bad it could get.
All right, thank you. Let's move on to round 3.
All right, so that was Tiki's punishment, I
That
guess.
was Tiki's punishment. He had to spin the wheel a couple times. Do you feel thoroughly punished, Tiki? We can go again.
Yeah, you think about what you did.
For that.
All right.
Well, hopefully you have some other punishments in mind, PerGron, if they say
Oh,
the
I
other
do.
words.
Oh, I do.
The next wheel spin, Tiki has to write an essay.
We have to.
For why he will never again say banana.
All right.
Well, maybe we should punish Jokers instead.
No, I'm pretty cool. No, I'm doing great.
All right. Round 3. Which prince would best survive the long walk? And Jacob Wild, you are going to introduce who picked who.
Okay. Tiki chose Aladdin, and Hercules and Jokers chose Hercules.
Thank you. All right, and Jokers, you can go first.
Okay, I would like Tiki to do my opening statement instead.
Okay, Tiki, you can do the opening statement.
Wait, what?
My
No.
This is why we couldn't have hosted this together.
Yeah.
So I chose Hercules because he's a Greek god, and I don't think he could get tired if he even wanted to. Look at those legs. Look at him. All Aladdin's got is big parachutes. It's like wearing a push-up bra for legs.
Oh God.
That's my opening statement. Thank you.
Wow. Thoughtful, insightful commentary.
All right,
Okay.
Tiki, tell us why you chose Din.
All right, so I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that Jokers picked Hercules, I was like, "Fuck, I'm screwed."
He sent me that immediately.
But honestly, the more I think about it, I think that I might have a really solid case here. If you actually look at the logic of what the long walk actually is, the long walk isn't just about being physically fit. The long walk is about endurance. The long walk is about putting everything that you've gone through in life and applying it to the pain of what you're doing in the hopes of coming out for a better life on the other end. Who would be better motivated to win the long walk but Aladdin, if we're focusing on this being like before he meets Jasmine? Let's just give me that. Just please give me that. He's the proper street rat version of Aladdin, like pre-movie version of Aladdin. He literally
any specific version of Hercules you would like to specify, Jokers?
The one in the picture, post zero to hero.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Aladdin literally walks barefoot, and like the fucking like little wimps in the actual Long Walk movie, it takes them until the third act to shed their shoes. Okay, Aladdin would be raring to go. He walks on scalding hot sands of Agrabah day in, day out. His feet are probably nothing but calluses. The man has got endurance. The man has got drive. He's got the motivation to get himself above his station. Hercules doesn't have any of that. Hercules, yeah, he might have the physical strength. He doesn't have the heart. He doesn't have the motivation. And frankly, even though Aladdin does have a big heart, I think Hercules will get overly emotional about the situation in a way where Aladdin, even though he'd have compassion about it, he could still keep going forward with that goal in mind. So that's why I think Aladdin is a classic underdog story in this situation, and I truly do believe that he could win this.
All right, kill each other.
Tiki.
With words.
Tiki. You crazy man. You had this whole soliloquy about heart and motivation, and you also within that whole thing just described Hercules rather than Aladdin. Aladdin while a poor man.
Hercules literally crumbled the second that Meg died, okay?
Please
fucking
let me
crumbled.
say my
He
point.
crumbled like a wet paper bag.
Damn it.
The second
No.
that one of those people gets shot, he's done. He's in
Can you
shock.
tell me-
It doesn't matter if he's a Greek god.
Can you tell me one thing that Aladdin accomplished without the genie? Because
He
I
did the
can.
whole
He stole
chase scene.
one loaf
He did
of
the
bread
whole
and
jump
also
ahead
got
thing.
caught. What?
He's a seasoned street rat. You know,
What does
like
that mean?
I've been walking my whole life, Ray.
That's wildly different. Walking however long in the long walk is wildly different from being a street rat.
But I'm saying he has the endurance. He literally does not have shoes.
But do you know what Hercules has that Aladdin doesn't? He has an entire
Sandals?
No. Well, yes, but that's beside the point. He has an entire song where he trains and becomes a big boy. So we see him do that. He's already strong. He already has the heart. He already has the gumption. And furthermore, he took the initiative himself to go to Phil to get the training, to do everything. The only thing Aladdin really did was get lucky by meeting the genie, and that's exactly why he's in the station that he is. When you meet him, he has a whole song, a song, I think, yeah, he has a song in the movie and a cut song that created the Proud Boys about how he wants to do things, but he's not going to do them because he has to steal bread from people.
Okay, you see that right there? That right there, to me, is a very solid argument in Aladdin's favor because he obviously does have compassion for people. We saw
Yeah, but
that.
he doesn't actually do anything with it. Hercules also has compassion for people, but the difference is
No,
that
but
he
what
does
I'm
something.
saying with Aladdin is that if it's life or death, he'll give the bread to the starving kids if it's,
So
just
would
the right
Hercules.
thing to do. But if it's his ass on the line, when he got blown all the way to bumfuck nowhere when Jafar took over Agrabah, he didn't just land on his knees and yell, "No, no!" He got
Hercules-
up his ass immediately and did the fucking impossible. And went to the literal ends of the earth to solve that shit.
Hercules literally jumped into a sea of dead people to save his girlfriend. And let me say this, if Aladdin really would have done the long walk, they wouldn't have flown on a carpet. They would have walked.
Yes, that
Yeah.
literally has nothing to do with it. I never even brought up the carpet.
No, I'm just saying that if Aladdin
remember,
really
I
wanted to...
specifically said this is pre-movie.
I'm just saying, all I'm saying is if Aladdin wanted to do the long walk, he would have done it with Jasmine instead of relying on the carpet.
No, he would do it for the motivation of his dead mother that he wants her to be proud of him. And
That's not he wants her to be proud of his boy.
Okay, like I said, Aladdin literally lives his life barefoot in the scalding hot suns of Agrabah. He
I think
literally
you're really focusing on his feet,
his
and I don't like the implications
his whole fucking life is endurance. His whole fucking life is survival.
Yeah, but Hercules literally
It's not the
trained
case.
for it. Hercules literally trained for it, and if you really want to argue that,
Okay, you know what? If you really want to
God
argue
powers.
the semantics of training, I'm sorry. I know I have an advantage over you because I'm assuming you haven't seen the actual movie yet. But in the long walk, guess what, Mister? There's people who do study the rule book rigorously, and they
sure there are. But if you're taught,
famously, one of the characters who does study the rule book rigorously, literally when he's about to get shot, he's yelling, "I did it all wrong! I did it all wrong!" Because it's not about a rule book. It's not about training. It's about endurance. It's about
I get what you're saying, but if you're talking about it from other perspectives as well, like the compassion, like the want to do, like the I can't think of the word because we've been talking for an hour. Hercules has that as well and more because he took the initiative himself to do these things to make himself better.
Aladdin didn't have a choice. He didn't have a choice. He's been living it.
Yes, he
his
did.
Whole life.
He's sitting on his rooftop screaming about how he's sad that he's poor. Why doesn't he do anything about it? If you're talking about
why don't any people in this country do anything about it? Because it's impossible.
Okay.
got political on your ass, didn't I?
Well, I agree, but that's not what we're talking about.
Don't make me punish you. You guys kept talking. I told you don't keep talking.
Okay, that
Right.
might be one of my favorite debates I've been part of. That was a lot of fun.
All right, Jacob, you mind you mind regaling us with your opinion?
Maybe.
Okay, you don't have to if you don't want to.
I mean, I kind of have to, I guess.
I mean, yeah,
All right, all right, Jokers.
Wow.
Joker's wild. All
That's
right,
me.
Blue Dragon 5.
Tiki.
Ooh, thank you, Blue Dragon 5. And now it is I, PerGron, who shall make the
PerGron.
final decision.
Dom PerGron.
Now, this was a good fight. No above the belt, no below the belt. There were just no punches anywhere. It was pretty impressive how you managed to do that. I think that, Tiki, your opening statement was pretty friggin' good. All right, you got me there. However, as soon as Joker started like mentioning it and tearing it apart, I realized, oh, he got me with the emotion. I do think ultimately that the stuff about the training and the stuff about Hercules being really the fit one for it, it all makes a lot of logical sense. And I think
Stebbins
that
didn't win the long walk, PerGron. I'll just have you know
I
that.
think I just think it makes a lot of sense. However, I did get a little emotional, so Tiki gets the victory.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
No, I genuinely didn't hear you.
Yeah, Tiki takes that one.
Okay.
Was it just because of what I just said?
No, it's because of your opening statement. Really, I don't think Jokers did enough to debunk it.
Okay.
Although I do wish both of you had done a duet of "Proud of Your Boy." That would have gotten you both a point.
Oh my God.
We'll coordinate next time.
All right. Well, that gets us out of the round with Tiki 2, Jokers 1. Jacob Wild, can you tell me, did we hear any of the other 45 words?
I don't recall that we did.
We did not. I also did not hear it. Blue Dragon 5, did you hear it?
I was listening, and I was listening for it, and I'm shocked that it did not come up, frankly.
I am too. I'm pretty surprised.
I'm
but
very
it did not,
shocked.
It did not come up.
Surprisingly enough, considering how it's gone already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tiki, you got to do better. You got to say that the next word. All right. Well, we are going into the speed round. We have some speed rounds selected, but of course, the live studio audience is welcome to shoot out any and all speed round questions. Tonight does not have to be thematically relevant.
What about
Just
the
be
coin?
chaotic, be ridiculous. But before we go into that speed round, while we ask for those questions, we do have the Chaos Coin.
Bum bum bum.
Now we're going to offer the Chaos Coin to both of you. However, Tiki, since you won the first round or this last round, would you like to flip and find out what this coin does?
I think I'm going to do something unprecedented, and for the first time in like half a year, say yes, PerGron. I will flip the
My
coin.
boy's become a man.
We're flipping that coin.
All right. Woo!
All right.
Oh.
Now, Jokers, I want to ask you the same thing.
Yeah.
Would you like to flip said coin?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to double flip it. Gonna flip that shit twice. Flip it like it's hot
Wow.
dogs.
So one more time.
Yep.
All right. Hey.
All right, Jacob, do you
Uh,
mind giving us the results of the flip?
Wait, so we're not. I'm
Oh,
not
wait,
crazy.
wait.
We didn't see the flip, right?
Oh wait,
We-
all right.
we did not.
I just
I
want to
think
make sure
it's
I
better
wasn't
this way.
crazy.
could have sworn I flipped it over.
Oh my god.
Fine.
All right, flip.
All right.
You can
okay.
either flip him again or trust Jacob. It's up to you two.
All right. How about we just flip him again, just to be safe?
Flip him again. That works. Double flip.
All right. So okay, this is for Tiki then.
This is a Tiki flip.
All right. One or two flips.
One flip for Tiki.
One flip for Tiki. All right.
Tails. Let's go tails.
Well, you
Out
did
of
it.
heads.
I'm
Heads.
assuming
Alright.
that heads is going to be bad and tails is going to be good.
That would be the chaotic way to go, wouldn't it?
It would
Um,
be.
All right,
Flip it for
and now 2 flips for Jokers.
I get 2 flips. What?
Wait, why does Jokers get
no,
two flips?
1 flip for Jokers. It was
Yeah.
2 flips total.
All right, sorry, my mistake. Then
It's okay.
Jokers can have 2 flips.
Wow.
Oh, dun dun dun.
Oh.
I said, sorry,
Okay.
I could have sworn I flipped the screens over, but I
Okay,
guess
so
That's okay.
Amidst all the chaos, can we go over who got points and who did not get points?
All right, so
Yeah, Tiki's at 2, Jokers is at 1.
I mean that's what it says on the banner.
Yep.
So PerGron, what exactly are we doing with the coin?
Tiki, congratulations, you won heads, and therefore no change. You do not earn a
Okay.
point. That is the case with this one. You
Do
are
not collect
spared.
$200.
You are spared the brutality that Jokers must now face. Because Jokers, since you landed on tails, it is
I
time
get all of Tiki's
to
points.
spin the wheel.
God,
Wow.
You do remember what the wheel looks like,
I do
PerGron?
remember what the wheel looks like. We're gonna make some changes live on stage.
I'm gonna get thanked.
All
Folks,
right.
so you're going to have ample time to come up with
Yes.
those
Keep asking
speed
those
round
speed round
questions.
All right, so
All right.
delete all of the respins except for 1. You can keep 1 respin.
All right, no, one reason. Nope.
All right, we're good.
If anyone had dinner plans, we apologize.
All right, just one
That was
giant
funny.
respin.
yeah, and
Perfect. Spin it.
eternal.
Spin the wheel, Jacob.
Now it's time to add another one that says lose a point.
Says
I think
what?
that's a-
Lose a point.
Oh.
The next one says lose 2 points.
Are we going to go into negatives on this?
We might.
No, I'm gonna laugh if I get lose 2 points to take some Tiki.
No.
All right. The next one is, of course, Jacob Wild's choice.
Okay.
Called a wild card.
The next one is Dragon's choice.
That's what Jacob's choice should be. It should be called the wild card.
Yeah.
All right.
Jacob, you want to adjust that?
Then, of course, PerGron's choice.
Oh, dear. Do I get a choice?
Yeah,
Do you
why
want to
not?
finish it off with Sophie's choice?
Yeah, why not? Why not one
Yeah,
person?
Tiki can have a choice. And Sophie's choice.
Tiki.
Can I have a choice?
No.
Oh.
You're the
Yeah,
one
give,
being...
give Jokers a choice.
Yeah.
Give Jokers a choice. Why not?
Please.
Oh my.
Should I? Do you really want me to
Dragon
give?
is, you are literally killing Dragon.
Give Jokers a choice.
Okay then.
All right,
Make
and
it-
finish
make
it
it
off
be
with
Jokers.
Wild?
fill it off with Kogias's choice.
No. I'm shutting that shit down. Come on.
All right, and the last one is going to be no change.
No change.
Ugh.
All right, and go ahead and spin that wheel.
Okay.
Oh my god. I know
Oh my
exactly
God,
what I'm
this
going to
is
give you if I
great.
get the choice.
Yeah.
Well, that just figures. That does.
Oh no.
I'm just throwing my hands up in the air right now. Just
All right, Jokers.
I would have made you choose Link Hogthrob for all your answers.
Jokers, what is your punishment you choose to bestow upon yourself? I will
4
make
points
the
to
rule that you
Jokers.
cannot add any more points to your
Damn
You masochist.
it.
You have to punish yourself.
It could
Yeah.
be a slap
I-
on the wrist.
So I cannot
This is
add
self-
any points to me.
No.
No.
Or
Cannot
take
any
point.
points from Tiki.
I
It's got
cannot
to be
take
something
away
that
points from
reflects
Tiki.
on you.
No. Yeah, there's got to be
Um,
a you based.
It's a lot of
It's
power.
basically you hit yourself in your in confusion.
Just a question of how hard do you hit yourself?
I would like to give me a choice for one of the like if we have like if we're between a bunch of different topics, let me choose.
So you want to choose a speed round question?
Yes.
Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
basically, can I? What you're saying is if there's a wheel question, you want to choose it?
No. Because I know, like, well, maybe not today because we don't have a ton of comments. No, yeah. Let me choose a wheel quest, like one of the wheel topics.
Okay.
I don't think we have
Sorry.
a wheel one, unless Jacob.
Do we not have a wheel one?
Is
We
one
don't
of
have-
yours a wheel one?
We don't have a wheel question.
Okay,
We
we
don't-
don't
There
have
is
a.
no wheel question.
We can give you the topics of the speed rounds, and you can pick one.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do that.
It's not really a punishment, though.
Yeah, no,
And
it's not a punishment.
Yeah, Jokers got to pick their own punishment. That's
Yeah.
How is that a punishment?
it's the
I
luck
feel
of the
pretty
draw.
punished.
We
It was-
demand
it was-
blood.
Okay,
It was a real hassle trying to think of the punishment, and I think that's enough.
And the final is Tiki gets half a point.
All right, Tiki with 2.5 points.
2.5.
Wait,
He gets
how did
1
that
hate
work out?
point.
Well, I guess it's a punishment to him. I guess. I mean, you're halfway there.
Yeah, Tiki, you're halfway there.
Yeah, congratulations.
Great job,
Yeah.
everyone. Clap for Tiki. Round of applause.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys ready for the speed round?
Can I change
No.
Joker's choice?
What would you like to change it to?
If Tiki wants to win, he has to get an even 5.
Ooh, so he's got to get another 0.5.
He has to get another half point. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Ugh.
Alright.
Because it's not punished. Again, you're not allowed to punish Tiki.
God, how many times have I heard
I think
that?
PerGron sent you a clear signal, Tiki. I don't know.
He got half a point.
Yeah.
Tiki knows I love Tiki.
Which is basically negligible in this game.
No, don't tell him that. It's a lot.
It's not
If anything,
negligible.
it bothers the fuck out of my OCD, and I'd
I
rather.
think it's I think
Again,
it's
punishing
really
him.
acceptable
He's not
size.
supposed to be punished right
All right, strip Tiki of the 0.5.
If anything, you should reduce Jokers by half a point. That's what you should do.
All right. I'll do this. How's
Jokers is now at 0.75 points.
0.75. Yeah, give me 0.75.
0.75 now?
Yeah, we take away a quarter of a point.
Oh my
It's a
god,
fraction.
dude!
Ugh.
I just want to remind you, you all agreed to this. All right.
This has been
I
a
was
year
in
the
favor
making.
of the speed round idea, but no.
Yeah, what's
All
our
right.
first speed run?
Well, we're gonna start with the Muppet question. I think we have to.
Okay. Of course.
All right. What is the? All right. When you're ready, PerGron.
All right. So I'm sure some of you noticed, Disney, in the midst of all their controversies, decided to announce that the Muppet Show is coming back for a special starring beloved child-friendly icon Sabrina Carpenter. What celebrity would make the worst host for a Muppet Show revival?
Sydney Sweeney.
JD Vance.
Okay.
Wow.
I also
Sydney's-
get to choose. Wait, I get to choose Tiki's.
You do get to choose
I
Tiki's.
do get to
Mhm.
choose Tiki's.
That's true.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I'll take that.
All right. Lin-Manuel Miranda facing off against JD Vance. This is your sneak peek at 2028, ladies and gentlemen. If you're of voting age, this might decide it.
Well, this,
I hate Hillbilly Elegy, but I loved In the Heights.
this just took a bad turn.
All right. So Tiki, for having chosen first, you get to choose. Would you like to go first or second?
I'll go first.
Okay. Tiki, tell us why Lin-Manuel Miranda would be the worst host for a Muppet Show revival.
Okay, so in 2015, 2016, 2017, that would have been like the ideal time. Lin was hot back then. But nowadays, man, Lin-Manuel Miranda is basically like a walking meme, and he's not a funny meme. He's a cringe meme. Like, yeah, people, I feel like Hamilton itself still has some staying power. Lin himself, I don't think does. I think the dude is just too cornball, even for the Muppets, and it'd just be lame to put him in and be obvious and lame.
Tiki's heart is shattering as he had to say all of that.
No, it really wasn't, honestly.
I'm glad that you're finally on the same page as me.
All right, Jokers, tell us why JD Vance should host the Muppet Show.
JD Vance is a person who has no personality. I can't picture him doing anything with the Muppets. I can picture him walking up and saying, "Hey, what are you guys doing?" They're like, "Oh, we're doing this." He's like, "Oh, okay." Like, he has no presence. He has nothing. It would be funny to see, but in the worst way. And I can't picture anyone wanting to watch that outside of like 75-year-olds. Or like it's like the new Fox News special, JD Vance and the Muppets. JD Vance teaches the Muppets about abortion.
So I think the key difference between Lin-Manuel Miranda and JD Vance is that Lin-Manuel Miranda is corny as fuck, and he's a very, very predictable, safe choice. If you want eyes on this Muppet Show, guess what? That is a move. That's a power move to at least get people talking about it.
I think Tiki kind of proved my point, because Lin-Manuel Miranda is goofy. He's literally a Muppet as a person. He's a song and dance man. Even though he's not really popular right now, he fits like a glove into the Muppets. JD Vance is just a beard and a suit. Like, he's funny for memes, but we're not laughing with him. We're laughing at him.
Can I get like 2 more seconds because he went
Oh my
over?
god.
You can get one.
All right. But boss. There we go. I just wanted to make that.
All right.
Okay.
Boss.
All right. Since I posed the question, I will debate. I will choose who wins.
You'll debate?
I'll debate. I choose. I think Tiki made the best argument for why their pick is a bad pick. Honestly, I kind of want to see JD Vance in the Muppets in the background. So I'm going to give it to Tiki.
Okay.
I humbly request that we do the Code Geass question next.
What is it?
Well, Jokers, I'm going to give you the choice. Would you like to do the Code Geass, or would you like to do a different one?
What is the different one?
A different one would be we can pick from the other one that I submitted, which is in reference to. I sent it. Hold on. In reference to bathrooms.
Okay.
We could do one that Jacob submitted in reference to the Enchanted Tiki Room.
Okay.
Or we can do the Code Geass question.
I'd like the turlet question, please.
Turlet question. All right. So this question is, which beloved Disney Parks attraction should be replaced with a highly themed bathroom?
Define beloved, please.
It's gotta be something that if it got removed, more than just a niche group would be posting on Twitter.
Toy Story Midway Mania.
First, I'm going to change Tiki's answer.
Okay.
To Big Thunder Mountain Railroad.
All right.
And my answer. What is my answer? I would like my answer to be Spaceship Earth.
Spaceship Earth.
Yeah.
All right. So we have Tiki with Big Thunder Mountain Railroad and Joker's Wild with Spaceship Earth. Tiki, go ahead and give us your 30-second fight.
So this would be specifically at Disneyland. Disneyland's Big Thunder Mountain has been problematic. It obviously killed a person back in the day, and the effects have been hit or miss. So what I propose is let's not risk the lawsuits anymore. Let's turn it into an ambitious, like the most ambitious themed bathroom experience ever. Because what you do is you walk the whole track length of Big Thunder Mountain all the way up to the goat, and then there's an outhouse. So it simulates walking for miles and miles just to go to the bathroom in the Old West. It's super immersive.
All right, Jokers.
So picture it. There's a big ball in the center of Epcot. It's your first day at Disney. And you're like, what's that? Is that an attraction? They say, no, my dear. The cast member, he rubs your face. He says, no, child. No. That's the bathroom. That's the shitter of the future. And you go inside. It's centrally located, so it's easy to get to. It's the first thing you come into. It's the first thing you leave. It's right there. It's highly themed to the world, to technology. It has all these doodads. It's great.
All right, Tiki, 15-second rebuttal.
Okay, really quick, off the record, the cast member would call the child friend because cast members have to call.
That's worse. Rub in his face. No friend.
No friend. No friend. All right. And it is so passive aggressive, and I fucking hate it. Anyways. So honestly, if we're talking just straight up iconic and what would disrupt the actual ecosystem of the park, Spaceship Earth, getting rid of Spaceship Earth would be way worse. Big Thunder Mountain is an e-ticket, but it's generally looked on as one of the lesser e-tickets. I don't think as many people would miss it as they would miss Spaceship Earth.
All right, 15 minutes.
50 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, 15 minutes.
Go marathon.
15-second
chaos. I think Tiki's too coaster brain to really understand this, but Big Thunder Mountain is a big coaster for a lot of families. It's very popular. It constantly gets long lines. Spaceship Earth isn't really that popular other than its placement. So I think switching it out with the bathroom would be convenient because of its placement, and it wouldn't necessarily be missed by a lot of people.
And I thought the last answers were shitty.
All right. All three of us are going to deliberate this one.
Do you want like the judges to debate who
Yeah,
gets the point?
we're debating who gets the point.
Each one of you choose one.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Dragon, you go first. Who do you give the point to?
Okay. I'm gonna give the point. I gotta admit, Joker's painted a very vivid picture, so I think it's close. I like what Tiki was going for with all the anticipation to a very authentic bathroom experience, but I don't know. I just like the idea that we built like this giant monument. Like we basically took like the icon of Epcot and we made into a toilet. So that's I'm kind of voting for Jokers. It's kind of too funny not to go with.
All right, I am on the exact same train, so I am also going to say Jokers. Jacob, do you have a different opinion?
It's the rejected Ozzy Osbourne song.
No.
No,
I choose neither of you.
Neither. Okay, so for 2-0, Jokers gets a point.
Let's what is it?
1.75.
Hey.
Oh my god! And just to clarify, Jokers is done picking my answers, right?
Jokers is done picking.
Now you're all caught up.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, now I definitely.
And I chose the last one, so we're all square.
Yep.
And
All
Jacob,
right. Yeah, Jacob.
Was anything said?
I don't believe so.
Okay, good. Continue, PerGron. We should probably do the audience question. Make sure we get it in there.
Yeah,
somewhere,
let's get
right?
that audience question in there. The question being, if Warner Brothers ever make the Batman starring Steve from Blue's Clues as Batman, who should play the villain and who should be the villain?
He does be Batman film, though.
Yes.
Danny DeVito is Mr. Salt.
Give me a second. I forget the name. Oh, the Joker. No, no, wait.
Well, he's stuck with the Joker.
No, I'm not. Give me a second.
Well, the next villain's name you do say, you will be stuck with.
I know.
Wait, okay, like I am a little bit confused on the wording of this question because it's like I was assuming it would be essentially like a Batman movie in the Blue's Clues universe, and that a Blue's Clues character would be a villain. Kogias, if you're here, is what I said because I can name a Batman villain if you want. I just don't see the point of it being Steve from Blue's Clues if that's the case.
Well,
I straight up thought Mr. Salt was a Batman villain. Like you could have completely tricked me.
No, Mr. Salt is the Mr. Salt of the famous Mr. Salt and Mrs. Pepper PerGron.
Oh, I thought you were talking about because I didn't understand it either.
Okay, we have clarification here.
Okay, fuck.
So basically, just has the actor is that. So you have to pick a. Like that thing. Do they have to pick a Blue's Clues character cast as a Batman villain? That's the question. So.
Yeah.
No, I
Yeah.
think it's a Batman Rogue.
Yeah, I think it's just a Batman Rogue with an actor, and they have to face off against Steve's
Okay.
Steve's
Okay.
Batman.
Well, there
Steve
you go.
Batman.
I'm
Who
gonna
do you
go
want?
Alan Tudyk as the Mad Hatter.
I don't think we're casting. I think we just name it.
Yeah, you
Nick
are.
Cage.
No, because it's
What?
who should play it as well.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Jesus Christ. So the villain I was thinking of was Doodlebug. And I don't fucking know.
Have you considered Alan Tudyk?
Yeah, Alan Tudyk is Doodlebug. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Tiki, tell us why Alan Tudyk is better than Alan Tudyk.
Well, I'll tell you why the Mad Hatter is better than Doodlebug.
Why?
If you'll start the timer.
All right.
Okay, so I mean, this is a no-brainer here because the Mad Hatter isn't just a more iconic villain. I think he's one of like the main top 3 or 4 Batman villains that people desperately want in a Batman movie. And not only that, but I think his campy tone, I think if Alan Tudyk played him basically just doing the King Candy and win bit, that would fit perfectly for like a whimsical Steve's Blue Clues take on 60s Batman, which I guess is what I'm wrapping my head around.
The top hat 3, am I right? Doodlebug is a really obscure character, but he's a lot of fun. He's a graffiti artist who in the comics paints with blood I think it was like release Etrigan or something. But we're not going to do the blood part. For this, he's just a guy painting around town, and Batman's trying to figure out, to cover up crimes or whatever. And Batman needs to figure out what that is, which means that he has to follow physical painted clues all around the city to figure out what's going on and who this dastardly villain is who's stealing the kidnapping salt and pepper. I don't know.
I mean, if you're gonna have Steve going around solving a mystery, wasted opportunity to not include the Riddler. But no, I just think that with the Mad Hatter, he's just stealing everyone's books. He's stealing everyone's copies of Alice in Wonderland, and we can't have that. No pedophilia involved.
Thank you for clarifying. I was worried. I think Doodlebug plays into what Blue's Clues is more. If you want a Blue's Clues Batman thing. Mad Hatter's great. I love Mad Hatter. I don't really know how that would play in live action, especially with the way you're describing him. Where Doodlebug seems more like a Blue's Clues Batman villain. He's unknown, so you can do anything with him.
All right, Code Geass, if you are still here, you have the right to choose who won.
You have the power.
The power is yours. Until Code Geass chooses their champion. Now is the half round break where we are going to introduce Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to perform a song about how Black Adam really was a good movie.
From his new movie, The Smashing Machine.
All right. Code Geass's vote goes to Tiki.
Incorrect choice.
Making it 4 to 1.75 points.
Which is a first.
Is first time for everything. All right. I think the next one that we're gonna go with is a personal favorite of mine. That Jacob Weil proposed. Based around the last debate I had with Tiki. What would be the best snack to smuggle into the Enchanted Tiki Room?
Oh shit! Okay.
Define snack.
Any food. It's got to be a food.
Okay, Bengal barbecue skewers, because I've literally done it and it's fucking amazing.
If you remember the last debate, I did choose the entire fried chicken meal.
I'm gonna say a big cake.
Big
Oh,
cake.
what?
A big cake.
A large pastry, a large cake.
Yeah, a cake. A big cake.
A big cake, not a large cake, a big cake.
You can't,
big
even,
cake, yeah.
you can't even name a specific big cake. Do you know how many custom desserts they have in that park?
No, just a big cake.
Doesn't have to be from. Just
Does it have to be from
he
the
brought
park?
a big cake from
No,
home.
Yeah,
you're smuggling it in.
yeah,
Could
exactly.
be anything.
Don't ask me how, but it's there.
All
Okay.
right, so we have the Bengal skewers versus a big cake.
It's just a nondescript big cake.
Before we go, do we want to say the flavor of the cake?
Yeah, is there
Cake.
anything on this cake, Jokers?
Yeah. So it's a marble cake. It has buttercream frosting. I don't really care how you view the cake. It can be a sheet cake. It can be a tiered cake. I just want you to know the most important part is that you understand that it's cake.
I'm imagining you shove like a 5-tier wedding cake down your pants.
Yeah, that's
Don't
fine.
give
Yeah,
him-
Can
Hey,
it
you're
be one of
helping
those
his art.
Betty
Stop
Crocker
it.
cake dome cakes?
yeah, that's fine. I've done that before.
All right, let's get a move on then.
This is a quality cake.
All right,
Okay.
Tiki, you may begin when ready.
One thing you have to realize about this challenge is that the Enchanted Tiki Room is like 15 minutes long. And for me, I think that's the optimal time to get like 3 skewers. You have about 5 minutes apiece to eat them. You can really savor them. You can really enjoy them. It's part of the Polynesian spirit. It's actually something from Adventureland. It goes with the theme. It's a lot of protein in a bite-sized quantity. I think it's a good amount of fuel, but you're not going to be rushing through it. You're not going to be able to eat a big-ass cake in 15 minutes. Come on now.
All right, so picture this. It's June 23rd, the Enchanted Tiki Room's birthday. And I've brought a birthday cake to share within the Enchanted Tiki Room. So we all together go in, file into the Enchanted Tiki Room. We have a very, very cool cast member. Send while we watch the show, we eat the cake. And it's great. And we're all making friends and we're all enjoying this wonderful, wonderful cake. And it's a great time to celebrate my bird friends and my wood friends and the rain and the Hawaiian music.
All right, Tiki, you get 16 and a half seconds.
16 and a half.
I mean, there's not a cast member on Earth that would let that fly, my guy. I mean, there'd be so much liability. Like you just do not know if you're going to smuggle in a poison cake. The guests don't know if you're going to smuggle in a poison cake. The world is a fucking dark place.
How much extra time do I get?
Jokers, you can have 15 seconds.
It's normal. I don't like the selfishness of Tiki's idea. He doesn't want to share. He wants the Bengal barbecue all for himself. I'm pitching a celebration. I'm smuggling a cake for all of us so we can celebrate the opening of my favorite attraction featuring tropical birds.
Tiki, can you give us 5 seconds on why you hate birthday cakes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gladly, because I'm allergic to them because I can't eat eggs, so they're kind of a no-go for me.
And Jokers, can you give us 5 seconds on why the Bengal barbecue skewers are bad and horrible?
Yeah,
He's a bad
absolutely.
person for liking them. Yeah.
Do you remember that scene from Temple of Doom where he puts a skewer through the guy's chest? That's what I worry about happening in the Tiki Room if you flip forward.
And Tiki, can you give me 1 second on promising if you would skewer somebody through the chest with your Bengal barbecue skewers?
Yeah.
I absolutely would if they tried to take my bacon wrapped asparagus.
All right, and Jokers, 2 seconds on if you would poison the birthday cake.
Absolutely not. This is a celebration cake, not a cake of death.
Okay, I think we have enough to make our decisions. Jacob and I are going to deliberate this.
So you're going to speak for both of you.
Yeah, Jacob and I are going to tug on this one. Jacob, I'm going to let you choose, but if I disagree, I'm going to reserve the right to overshadow you.
All right, I'm going with Tiki.
All right, unfortunately, I am going to overshadow you because I think a big cake is a fucking great idea, and I love the happiness and the joy.
Why? I thought it was a really creative approach.
Yeah, I like that big cake. So Jokers is going to
Not
get.
to mention, I literally just went with the exact same thing that I do anyways.
As a matter of fact, Jokers is going to get a point and a quarter for that one.
Oh my god!
Tiki, do you put the wet skewers down your pants and sneak them in?
No, I don't sneak
Tacos.
them in because you don't have to.
Yeah, you
So
can
you
just
like
bring
walk
it
in and say, hello, just having a meal.
So you're saying he has three.
Yes, that's exactly what you do because they allow you to do that.
So you're saying Joker's now has 3 points.
Jokers
Yes.
does now have 3 points.
Actually, he now has 2.75 points.
Well, he got the 0.25, so
Yeah.
Jokers can have that 3.
Okay, he has 3.
Tiki, I need your opinion on something real quick.
Okay.
What is the worst movie you've seen this year?
Honestly, fucking him.
Him. Okay. I'm gonna just real quick pull out a him-related question. No, I'm kidding.
I haven't seen it, no. I'm
No,
vaguely aware of what it is.
I do think Little Blue's question is good. However,
Okay.
you guys want to gamble?
No. Gamble.
You guys into gambling?
You said
Gamble
that like
what?
a fucking drug dealer at a hospital.
Hey, yo, you guys want to gamble?
You guys
want to play some craps?
I'm something of a gamblist.
some of a gamblist? Tiki,
Yeah.
Tiki, are you a gamblist?
No, I value the money that I make.
You value the money that you make. I completely understand that. However, this is my game.
Forced
So-
gambling.
There was a reason why I
Non-consensual
went
gambling.
with. There was a reason why I went with Tiki in the last round. By the way.
Oh, I know there was.
Jacob wanted to end this game.
I mean, that end I legitimately thought his argument was better, but
I think the pick was better.
Of course
I
it
think
was
Joker's
better.
I do want to bring a big cake now. So
You know,
I think
I
we're
just
gonna
keep
go with
thinking
that.
of the way Jokers would smuggle in would be like that Patrick gag from, from SpongeBob, where he had the apology cake for Squidward.
it's in his butt.
I could seriously see some influencer like having like a major like fucking main character syndrome moment
Yeah.
to pull that off. Like, hey guys, I'm the center of attention now. I've got all this, and everyone's just like, "Oh my god, we just want to watch the show, bro."
What? It's cake.
So we're
Everyone
gonna
loves
go.
cake.
We're gonna go with Little Blue's question.
Okay.
However,
No.
you're going to pick each other's answer,
Ooh, okay.
and Shrek is not allowed.
Good.
Okay, I like that.
So you guys get to pick each other's answer. No Shrek or Shrekwolves
The
or
Prince
Shrek
of
the
Egypt.
Halls. The Prince of Egypt is Joker's selection.
Let's try to. I'm genuinely curious to see like a schlocky religious B movie horror movie.
Oh, Tiki, how wrong you are. God, what do I want to do? I would like to give Tiki into a horror film.
I just thought of a good one.
Give me a second. I have to look at a list. DreamWorks. Can it be a TV show?
Is it produced by
No.
DreamWorks?
No,
Yeah.
it's gonna be, he specifically said
An animated film. No.
Animated film.
Oh, I wanted to give him Father of the Pride.
Too bad.
I will allow you to give Megamind versus the Doom Syndicate if that is yours.
No.
It's basically a movie.
Basically.
I'm gonna give Tiki Spirit.
Spirit,
Stallion
Stallion of the
Stallion.
Cimarron.
I'm not
Yeah.
even bullshitting you. That was going to be my original pick.
That's great because Prince of Egypt was mine.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
That's
All right.
crazy.
very funny.
I was gonna suggest Shark Tale.
I was thinking that as well.
The
but I
thing with
think
Shark
it's
Tale
Tiki.
and with like something like Boss Baby is that it's already terrifying.
I almost did Boss Baby as well.
All right, fair enough then.
All right,
Okay.
so Jokers, you are going to get first since you were selected for first.
Yeah, totally.
And you have to argue the Prince of Egypt.
Yeah. So the story of the Prince of Egypt is like honestly a very scary story, especially like just in general. We have slaves, then we have the God, why can't I think of the word? All the like the curses, like the 7, whatever the fucks. Which you can I don't know why I can't think of the word. Plagues. So you can like really focus on that. There's a ton that you can do because especially the Old Testament Bible is really scary when you really look at it. And there's a lot of weird, like frightening imagery. So I think it would work very well.
So I think the actual appeal of the Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey cinematic universe is just taking like childhood icons and turning them into characters you wouldn't expect to be slasher villains. And what would be the ultimate one of those, but the ultimate horse girl icon? I think with Spirit, it's simple. You have him be like the beloved prize stallion of a Native American tribe that gets massacred, and then Spirit is out for revenge against the white fucking colonizers who massacred his tribe.
Let's think about it this way, if you want to look at Blood and Honey specifically. Modern times, Egypt, there's a strange man calling himself Moses who set up a cult of personality, and he's basically doing 7 in Egypt. I think that would be a lot of fun. It would be very schlocky, like Winnie the Pooh.
Again, no matter how you frame Prince of Egypt, you just can't get away from like ultimate horse girl horse on a fucking murderous revenge rampage. Not to mention the Western setting, while fun and campy, would be something unique for the cinematic universe.
All right. Little Blue, you have most of the power.
Most. You have some.
Yeah, I mean, Little Blue can't end the show. I mean, I guess technically.
Oh, he could. You could give him
Yeah,
that
he could end
power.
the show right now.
Little Blue, if you'd like to end the show, just say it, and we'll leave. We'll stop.
He just ends the show with no winner.
He deletes the channel.
That'd be the chaos answer.
Everyone, comment 1 if you would like the channel deleted. So how's everyone doing?
Good. This is everything my dreams have added up to.
Everything we've been talking about for a year.
Mm-hmm.
No, this was bucket list.
This is actually a Make-A-Wish today.
Yeah, this is a Make-A-Wish.
Yeah, PerGron, we have some bad news for you. We're going to save it for after the show.
All right. Well, Tiki was selected, and also Moses would be too much and wrong.
God, that's what I said when I read it.
So with that, Tiki does come to 5. Jokers ends with 3, and I'm going to let you guys get in on that gambling thing I said, because Tiki, do you want to go to 6?
Go to 6.
Sure, let's do it.
Tiki, you want to take it all the way?
What now?
If Tiki wins the next point, Tiki wins. However, if Jokers wins the next point, Jokers doubles it and ties it up.
Oh shit! Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
How do we gamble?
All right, now everybody, put your bets into who's gonna win this one. $5 to the Patreon.
What?
All right. All right. Here is the next question. I just thought this one was a fun one that Jacob proposed. And Jacob, I'm going to twist it a little bit just because I like to twist things.
Okay.
What movie would be improved by removing the main character and inserting your opponent in their role?
Which
The
movie would be
Long Walk.
Which movie would be better by taking the main character out and putting your opponent in their role?
I'm gonna say Indiana Jones. Let's say Raiders.
All right, Raiders of the Lost Tiki, and Tiki, you selected.
You said The Long Walk.
Raiders of the Lost Tiki. See, right?
All right. Tiki, tell us why Joker should star in The Long Walk.
Because I want to see him suffer, obviously. He's my opponent. And The Long Walk is all about physical pain. Can he have the endurance to do it? No. Frankly, I think Jokers wouldn't even outlast Jojo Rabbit. I think even before Jojo Rabbit gets shot in that movie, Jokers would just be like, "Oh shit, I have to tie my shoe." Bam! He'd like be fumbling with his shoe, and it'd be too much. He'd get 3 warnings, and he'd be out, and it'd be a fucking glorious cameo. And David Johnson would take control of the lead.
I thought that was very mean. I choose Raiders of the Lost Ark because I want the best for Tiki. I want to see him travel the world. I want to see him beat Nazis. I want to see him fight a man in front of a secret airplane. I want to see him like run away from a big boulder. I think it would be really fun. Instead of Harrison Ford, it was Tiki coming out and swinging a whip and kissing Marion Ravenswood. And that's what I want for Tiki. I want the best. I don't want him to die.
I mean, like, thanks, but I'm not replacing Harrison Ford, dude. Like, as much as I like Cooper Hoffman as an actor, he's clearly playing second fiddle to David Johnson anyways. So why not just switch that role into a cameo and make David Johnson the main star?
I mean, Tiki might not want to replace Harrison Ford, but I want you to. And where you say no, I say why not? Because I think that you would do so much better than Harrison Ford. You smoke as much weed as him. You
No,
are.
I'm
I know you don't. I know.
You would be surprised how little weed I smoke these days.
I know.
Honestly.
I know.
All right. Well, good job. And I do think Kogias gave us our answer. Jokers, congratulations. You're tied up.
Hey.
Thank you.
I love how
It's
Cody
5-5.
gets to judge that one, even though he didn't come up with the question.
I would also rather watch Tiki play Indiana Jones.
I'd rather watch him play Indiana Jones than play Harrison Ford, too.
Yeah.
Okay, I think the meta of this is that if I played Indiana Jones, so many people would give me shit, and that would be your way of watching me suffer.
No, I don't want you to suffer. I just think it would be funny to watch you try to solve puzzles.
And Indy needs a haircut.
Yeah.
All right,
That's
this
okay.
is the first time we've ever had a 5-5 tie.
Yeah,
I
you
think
did.
it's
Gee, I wonder why that is, PerGron.
Chaos.
How about we just call it here then and just say the whole thing is a wash?
No, we gotta
No.
finish this.
No.
We gotta finish this.
All right.
They've
We are no
walked
quitter.
too long. One of them gets a bullet.
Oh, God.
That's what this whole thing has been. We've been making you even. We've been making you friends. That way one of you has to pull ahead in victory.
He's already pulled ahead in victory.
True.
I don't know. I don't see victory. I see a tie.
I like putting
hence
guns
the
to PerGron's. I
Do
put a
not
gun
know-
to PerGron's head and be like, "This is for Ray." And
Jokers,
PerGron's like, "Who the fuck
Jokers.
is
That's why I
Ray?"
said the word was.
It was never truly a victory because he never made it to 5.
Yes, he did.
He did.
No,
he
he said-
absolutely made the 5.
Yeah.
He did make it to
No.
5.
I didn't see that.
That's how numbers work, Jokers. He made it
No,
to 5.
I'm sure that's what you think, but I know how the numbers work. And
Oh my
Alright.
God!
Hey, are you trying to tell me about the number
All right,
5,
PerGron.
buddy? You trying to tell me?
PerGron.
I'm arguing about it.
All right,
PerGron.
I am going to provide our final question.
Okay.
It's one that's been rejected, but I want to know
Oh no!
which Disney villain should be the next president of the United States.
Oh my God, what did I say? I think I sent Tiki an answer.
Yeah, I forget what I said.
Let me check.
You know what? I'm gonna go full fucking meme here. Let's go with fucking Man.
No, I didn't.
Man from Bambi.
Yes.
Tiki, you initially said you initially said Gaston.
Fuck that! I'm going Man.
Good. No, that's a better choice. I'm gonna go with Radigan,
All right.
the
So we
Great
have
Mouse Detective.
Man versus Radigan.
Fucking stupid.
It's the new Bear Grylls show.
This
Oh
is this is 2020. This is 2032, folks. After Lin-Manuel versus JD Vance, this is what you get next.
Oh
So,
God.
T, tell us why Man should be the next president of the United States.
I think he would genuinely be an effective president of the United States because he operates in the shadows, right? Like unlike the current POTUS, he doesn't have a big presence, but I feel like he is all the more chilling and all the more effective for that. And not to mention, I mean, if we're arguing man versus Radigan, Radigan is literally just a tiny mouse. Man is literally the metaphorical embodiment of the entire evils of the whole human race.
First of all, I would like... What was that? I would like to start out by saying that I do not appreciate Tiki's bigotry. Just because he's a rat doesn't mean that he's less capable. If anything, he almost overthrows the Mouse Queen of England, and is pretty successful within that. He has a whole group behind him already, a budding political party, perhaps. I think that America is ready for its first rat president, and I think that we shouldn't not look at him just because he's of a different species. Also, Vincent Price.
The Mouse Queen of England isn't that cute. He can maybe also take over for the Mouse President of the United States. Well, you know what, Jokers? I am a man, and man is a man, and a man should be running this country.
Ow.
Can I make a quick aside before we start the timer? I am so disappointed that Tiki ended this with quoting Linkara. But anyway.
As are we all.
I actually pull out the I am a man quote more often than you might think.
Really? Anyway, I think Radigan is more effective. He's a proper politician. Even though he's like a bruiser, like a Tammany Hall type of guy, he's still a politician getting shit done. Even though he's defeated at the end, so is Man, technically. What does Man do other than shoot a deer? That's wildly different. He's not fit for office.
All right. One final time. The three of us will deliberate together. Blue Dragon 5, you can go second. Jacob Weil, you can go first.
All right, I guess Tiki.
All right, Blue Dragon 5.
I abstain my vote.
All right.
All right. Well, I was gonna give it to Jokers, but now that
no, if there's a tie, we just gotta keep going.
Going to 7, baby.
I'm gonna give it to Jokers, and we're gonna go to the wheel one more time.
Oh my god!
Gonna finish this on a wheel.
So Jokers gets so it's a tie then still.
It's a tie. It's still a tie. No points.
All right.
Yeah, or flip a coin, or a wheel.
Do you want the coin or the wheel?
No, we're not going to end on flipping a fucking coin.
Let's do a wheel. Do the wheel, and whichever choice it lands on.
Oh yeah, make it half. Do like one half me, one half Tiki.
All right, I'll remove the points, the choices.
Yeah.
All right, I'll remove the no change as well. And how about I just do Tiki Jokers.
And a final one of PerGron.
Oh my god.
And just make that one the smallest one.
PerGron loses. There. Because I fixed it. It says PerGron loses.
I think I won. All right, folks.
If anything is taught us, we are all losers.
All right, folks. Let's figure out who wins.
Take us home.
It's like Jokers wins.
And congratulations, Jokers. A well-earned victory. That last point.
I'm doing really well at the wheel today.
Folks,
well,
we hope you've enjoyed the Chaos Edition. Thank you for tuning in to the last time I'll ever be allowed to host this game. I had a lot of fun. I hope everybody in the audience did as well. And I hope my esteemed panel of Jacob Weil and Blue Dragon 5. How'd you folks enjoy?
I had a lot of fun.
I honestly, genuinely, this was chaos, sure. And, as far as, legitimate competition goes, yeah, it's a little fucked. But I had so much fun with this, though, honestly.
Well, I'm glad that our two contestants had fun. Thank you
Yeah.
for joining us tonight on Disney Debates. May you all sleep well and be kissed by the Sandman tonight. We love you all.
May you all be kissed tonight.
Everybody get kissed.
Consensually.
You're not allowed to
Consensually, of
sleep
course.
until consensual.
And if
Yeah.
Neil Gaiman has anything to do about it, it's not going to be consensual.
Good night, I love you.